Hello everyone, the Manga Stand here, and today we're going to talk about a genre that I'm sure tons of schoolgirls love, Yaoi. So cue some, Yaoi fan art here. Oh, sorry. Whatever that was is probably just too hot to imagine. So I'm just going to assume that. I just watched a series. I've watched many Yaois before. I like my stories to be diverse, and even though I'm a man, I don't give a shit. People are gay. People can be gay all they want all around me. I'm not going to judge you. So I can watch Yaoi with confidence and enjoy a good story about it. So I watched Love Stage, which was, in my opinion, very well written, and I kind of like the story. And then it's quiet. Gotta keep my voice down. It's night. But I just watched Super Lovers today, and the reason why I just want to talk a bit about it more and like how Japanese may see this view, because love story is kind of like a not love story. That's a different series altogether. Super Lovers is basically a grown man and a child, and they're also brothers. So it's like the worst thing we can imagine in our Western culture. But I think you have to understand is that in the Japanese culture, there's not as many children, and I think this is kind of born with a fetish for siblings. I know that sounds weird, but I think that's really what it comes down to. You imagine this sibling, and you try to feel this void. You start fantasizing about what a sibling's like. I've explored many fetishes myself, so I understand that. I think from that point of view, I can understand how a fetish develops and how one can look at a sibling and be like, and create kind of a mold of this perfect sibling and fantasize about the perfect woman in your life that's always with you, that loves you. Japan is also more restricted, so that love and affection right near your house for all your childhood would probably be a very uplifting experience, and something that Japan, probably a lot of people there, I'm just speculating based on a few research, a lot of people there are probably missing out on. And just going based on some information, there's also a Japanese legend that states that star-crossed lovers are sometimes reborn as siblings. So that's very interesting. So the Japanese has a legend where great lovers will be born as siblings. So there's also like these ideas created in their mythology, allowing maybe these ideas to be more accepted. I know that in Western, an older man and a younger child, it doesn't go well in our mindsets, because we're like, no, don't do this. But you have to understand, people can love whoever they want. They're not hurting anyone. Yeah, now I'm talking about the story now. Now I got that out of the way. They're not hurting anyone. Let people just love who they want to love. It's not a huge issue. People just, you make an issue out of it. But now talk about the show itself. Super Lovers, I really enjoyed, because I only watched the first episode so far, I really enjoyed the brother aspect. The love of the two siblings, because of course they're not in love right now. It's just their childhood experiences in the first episode. And they're in Canada, and I'm born in Canada, so I really love the depictions of Calgary. Well, it was 3 hours away from Calgary, which I am very close to, and kind of display of the Rocky Mountains. And surprisingly, I think that the Rocky Mountains actually look like that. It was a good there's a good picture of what it actually looked like. The mountains, the trees, the streams that go down, all very Canadian. They mentioned maple syrup. I'm sorry to say, but maple syrup is 100 times better than corn syrup, or whatever that other shit is. I'm sorry, but maple syrup is a win. I'm talking about maple syrup now after I was talking about. So yeah, Super Lovers. So yeah, they create this kind of good brotherly bond in the first episode, and since they're not really brothers, it's an adopted brother in. You can see that they're not really of the same bloodline, and therefore it's alright, and you can kind of see in this Japanese context how they kind of force it to be alright based on some of the family values and some of the things that make people have fetishes over this. And that's okay. Fetishes are perfectly healthy. I have them. You guys probably have them. If if you're older, depending on what age you are. No, I'm joking. Whatever age. If you're 5, you can have fetishes. That's what people get surprised about. Like, some people think, oh, you can't have sexual feelings until you're 16 or something. I had a fetish at 5. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Anyways, getting on to the main story. I keep on tangenting off about deep ideas because yaoi is a very controversial topic. So we're in Super Lovers. And so yeah, just the brotherly love. I really loved how it was depicted. It's actually kind of like my ideal to be a brother of that standard. I don't think I'm like that. I am very selfish sometimes, but I think sometimes I come maybe a tiny bit close to that. But I think I can also be a better person in that regard. But it's nice sometimes to see that ideal, that brother that will do anything for their younger brother, playing with them, going fishing with him, doing all these things. I know it turns to a creepy love story at the end of the day to some people, but the beginning was I think beautifully portrayed, had a lot of strong connections in it. So this is some of my random ranting and talking about just random stuff that just floated into my head while I was talking about Super Lovers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a very new channel. I'm just starting out. So please like the video, please subscribe, please comment and give me support. Thank you very much and have a good day.